I love writing so much that it's something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So one of the good programs here for writing is obviously journalism. I've been writing since I was a kid, but I started like really writing in high school probably, but I never wrote for a newspaper until I came to college, and now I write for the Torch.
I think of journalism and tech comm almost being the same, just kind of defined differently.
Our program focuses on a career area for each student. So that's the reason, in fact, that we have two programs, one called Technical and Professional Communication and one called Journalism and Technical Communication.
It's an unusual situation here at Ferris that journalism falls in the technical communications degree. I think my students are getting a more well-rounded education that I work with than journalism only, because of the technical communications they also learn.
We're different from other programs in that a lot of writing programs see themselves as all about writing, and that you'll learn the other stuff when you get there. We feel it's very important that you have that dual focus, that you know your professional area as well as your writing background and your writing and editing skills.
Here at Ferris, the program's so small student-wise that I get a lot of individual attention from my advisors and professors. So it's really nice to be able to, go sit down with them and have them know who I am.
You get the one-on-one time with a teacher if you need something, as opposed to like a huge lecture hall class where they sit there and dictate what's going on. You can get more hands-on, which I need. I don't know about other people, but that really helps me.
The smaller the size of the class, the more ability we have to tailor assignments and projects to those people, which is great. I mean, if you've got someone who, in the same class, who have really different goals for their careers, and you can help them to get more out of a project.
We treat our students as the future professionals that they have to be when they walk out of here. And if we treat our students as students, they're never going to learn how to be professionals. They're never going to learn how to talk to other people, how to get information, how to write, how to communicate with engineers or whomever they have to talk to. We just don't like a separation between us and the students, so we don't have one.
The one great thing about graduating with this type of major is that it's across the board. Journalism as a field is changing continually as newspapers and those news outlets change.
The format is switching, and where we're going to get our news from, that source is rapidly changing from like the fold-open newspaper to people going online. So we're not learning so much how to write and print, but how to like write and edit and publish things online. So that's what more of the program is about.
I actually got into the field before it was really defined very well. So back when I was a grad student at U of M, University of Michigan, I was trying to find a job to work, to pay my way through school, and I got a job working as an editor and a writer for an institute on campus. I was the first technical writer at U of M who didn't work in the computing center. In the 80s, the only connections with tech writing were in the computer industry. And that expanded when I started teaching here in '84. We developed this program, and we were one of the first ones to start all of this.
I graduated from Ferris with a degree in tech comm, so it's that love of writing, but combining the love of writing with kind of the love of all the other information out there. So I ended up getting into education and teaching tech comm because it's one of those practical, applicable writing skills that everyone can use to take into the workplace.
I was a journalist for 15 years. I was a reporter, editor with a handful of different newspapers, both here in Michigan and out in Oregon. Spent 2 years teaching part-time at Grand Valley, and then 2 years at Grand Rapids Community College. And while I was at Grand Rapids Community College, I got the chance to work with a student newspaper as well as teach, and really enjoyed that situation.
I've been able to talk to so many different people and really build connections and stuff, and it's really great to see the different personalities of Ferris.
I write for the arts and entertainment section of the newspaper, so I'm right where I want to be, and I'd like to continue that once I graduate.
And it's amazing to see them at one level. These are brand new college students, and then see the ones at the Torch, so our leaders on campus, and that they were back here at one point, and just to get to be a part of that.
I get to make a difference in their skills that they can take out into the real world. And it's also the philosophy of it's a two-way street. Not only are they, the students, learning from me, but I'm learning from them as well, because they all have an area of expertise that they're bringing into the classroom that we get to take a basic skill such as writing and really make it applicable for what they're going to be doing once they leave here.
At the foundation for all students is a strong writing background. They can write about anything, anytime, anywhere.